It's Memorial Day in America, a solemn and sobering time set aside on our calendars to honor and remember those who gave their last breaths in defense of our freedom. I had the honor of speaking with my friends Gary and Terry Campbell recently. The Campbells know the real meaning of Memorial Day. Their son, Lance Corporal Kielin Dunn, was killed in Afghanistan on February the 18th, 2010, fighting for our nation in Operation Enduring Freedom. Kielin was just 19 years old, and I'd like for you to hear directly from them.
As I remember his life, I remember laughter. Kielin always been such a wonderful little boy, very mindful of others. So it was no surprise to me that one day he would also want to wear the same combat boots that not only I have worn, so has his father.
I think one of the biggest things is that parents need to teach their children, what Memorial Day is about. And most people want to go, have the barbecue and eat the burgers and hot dogs, and that represents Memorial Day. And I say that is what Memorial Day is part of. It's part of Memorial Day, and everybody should celebrate, because these men and women who Memorial Day is about is what provided you the freedom to be able to enjoy America. And we were proud when he decided to join the Marine Corps, especially that day when he came home from boot camp.
He lived for that very moment, which was to become a Marine. And he told me that fear was not one of his concerns.
As a young child, he always had a smile on his face. He was always happy no matter what. And I think that's one of the things that he kind of took into the Marine Corps with him, and that's why people were kind of drawn to him, no matter how bad things got.
Everything stands still. Everything stands still. And it is a place we don't wish any family to have to be in. However, when the nation comes together and pause for just one moment to remember our heroes, we can't put that in words. I want to touch on the flag because we see it every day and we understand what it means. But to put it in full context, once your loved one comes home under that flag, is carried underneath that flag from that point forward has a different meaning. And Memorial Day is not just a day, it's a preparation for a moment where we stand still and reflect upon that life that has been lost.
President Lincoln said this when he delivered the eulogy for those who died at the Battle of Gettysburg. "From these honored dead, we take increased devotion to that cause for which they here gave the last full measure of devotion." So I ask that you join me this Memorial Day, and really every day, in living out President Lincoln's words and honoring those who have laid down their lives for our country. May God bless the families they left behind, and may God continue to bless the United States of America.